Come on, man.
The human race once ruled Tyria. The town was under siege.
We're under attack! We're under attack! Everybody get to the inn. We can protect you at the inn.
enough of this. Take down their leader. You think you can defeat me?
It's huge!
That, soldier, is a threat. We're
Destroy them!
charge! Take out those giant heads! The whole thing will come crashing down! Watch the debris! Keep your head down!
Rally to me if you need to recover.
Right! Fight for everything you hold dear! Not dead yet! Brace yourselves! Think it's gonna explode!
Hey, what's happening? Yeah, so it's been a while since I've played. Never played Guardian. Let's do Great Full Sword. That sounds fun. So yeah, this is gonna be really bad gameplay considering that I'm using my right hand on the mouse. So I'm a righty. A little backstory on me. For 21 years, I've been using my left hand on the mouse. I'm a righty, but I've been using my left hand on the mouse. And I'm trying to break this 21-year habit. And it's been about 5 days. So expect me to whiff a lot of shit. Expect me to look like a complete nub. But I figured, hey, might as well play with my dominant hand and try to get good at it, right? By the way, let me know if the audio echoes or if it's pretty bad because I need a new headset because it's slightly breaking. Well, actually, no, it is breaking. I've had the headset for like 7 years. So, yeah, am I not allowed to talk to you? Alright, whatever. I'll just go to the quest. But yeah, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I try to stream every day. I'm just really tired. These past couple nights, my cat's been waking me up like mad early, and I got work at 7 o'clock. Audio's not bad as the other streamers I was saying. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm just using my speakers right now because it's a headache trying to mess with the cord. See, I originally... Actually, wait, do I even want to do this quest yet? Okay, I think I'm tripping. Anyway, yeah, so I have a pair of Sennheisers, and the right headphone is starting to go out. And it's annoying. I went and bought a new cord thinking that was the issue. It wasn't. It was clearly... I'll just jump to the new world. The headset's actually just giving out, so I'm not gonna sit here and twist with the cord and try to get everything sounding fucking fine on my end. It's too much of a headache. I said screw it. So wait, what was the whole point of coming in here? Am I missing something? I'm a little confused. I don't understand the point of that. I'm just gonna go and... There we go. Go right there. So you're a returning player. How long since you last played and how much have you played? Oh boy. Alright, so the highest I've ever gotten was, I want to say, mid-30s, which is not shit at all. I know that. Not far, I'm gonna be honest. This is a game where I always come back and forth. I always like bounce back and forth between this game. My main game, I will say, arguably, is Path of Exile. I love Path of Exile. Been playing Path of Exile on and off since 2014, and the league's almost over. If you're even familiar with that game, the league's almost over. I'm burnt out. I've been playing a variety of different games, and like I said, I'm using my right hand on the mouse, so I'm bad at all games I'm playing. That was a map population thing, since each map is a single instance. Oh, that's right, that's right. Last time I've played, so okay, I haven't played the game much. I've only done like one world boss. That's it. I forget where the world portals are. Last time I played probably like 6 months ago. If we're talking seriously, like kind of played a little bit. Shit, 6-8 months ago, something like that. Type age. You have played for 32 hours, 2 minutes over the past 283 days.
Take everything in at once and look for disturbance.
Oh shit. You have played for 32 hours and 2 hours over the past 283 days. Yeah, so not much. Let me tell you. Yeah. 0. Like I said, honestly, I enjoy this game for the landscape. I like the different zones. What does this do? Smash a mystic symbol onto the ground that damages foes and regenerates allies. I felt like playing a Guardian because literally it's out of my comfort zone. I don't play... I usually don't like playing melee builds, even though, getting right into their face is fun. I always liked Ranger, and I've always had a thing for Necros. I have a level 29 Necro. Well, got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm the kind of player who plays this game way too much. Hey man, nothing wrong with that. I could say the same thing about Counter-Strike. Played Counter-Strike. Started playing Counter-Strike when I was like 4 years old, 5 years old, something like that. Played the hell out of Unreal Tournament, Unreal, Quake, I didn't really play too much of old Doom. A little bit of Duke Nukem, but Counter-Strike was always that game. Since a child, I fucking absolutely was hooked on. I got too many hours in Counter-Strike. And, of course, like any console player, I have way too many hours in Halo and Call of Duty. I can't stand Call of Duty anymore. That franchise is terrible. The fact that you can take a KD, the fact that you can take a stat out of a game, okay? Take a stat out of a game and throw it in a $20 fucking bundle that you cannot buy separate. What is that stat? KD. You cannot look at your KD unless you have a smartwatch in Call of Duty that's $20 just to see, oh, did I go positive this match? Of course you can sit there and do the fucking math, but a company that does that, at that point, they're kind of just greedy as hell. I mean, they've been greedy, but like at that point, they're kind of just pulling blindfold, like they're just pulling wool over your eyes at that point. I mean, they're just literally taking money out of your pocket. Did I buy it? Fuck no. I'm not stupid, but you don't do that. That's like playing a racing game. That's like playing Need for Speed, which has been out for a very long time, and taking the stat, the time stat, right? So like, how long did it take you to complete this race? Or how long did it take you to complete this round, this lap? take that out of the game and then charge players like $7. You know, so that's my little mini rant on Call of Duty. That little detail right there was one of the I'm an idiot. I didn't even click on it. One of the reasons why I stopped playing Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty for a couple years now. 2019 Modern Warfare was the first one I got back into, and I regret it completely. If I can get my money back right now for everything, I fucking would. Game's garbage. But anyway, yeah, I'm probably gonna ask a couple questions here and there. I appreciate it. I used to be in a guild, but the problem is I didn't play enough. So again, like, this is my time filler. I always like to. My girlfriend loves this game. She likes the way the game looks. She plays Sims. Her laptop can't really run something like this. Besides, it's for school anyways. This game model has kind of been the same for a while. It's mostly free with the cash shop, with everything being cosmetic, as it should be. Literally, as it should be. Everything should be cosmetic. Now, I understand stash. I understand. I'm on the board when it comes to XP boosts, but I feel like to an extent they should be there. If you don't want to sit there and power level or play the game as intended, go for it, but I wouldn't recommend it. But I would say cosmetically, everything should just be based off like, that's what I like about Path of Exile. Everything is cosmetic. Now, arguably, there is a little bit of pay to win if you want to sit there and actually play the game seriously for many and many, many hours. You do need some. Am I not attacking? You do need some stash management, bank management, whatever you want to call it. That does cost a little bit of money, but for all the content that game offers for free, I have no. I don't even want to talk about how much money I've spent in that game. I love it, but you do need to spend at least $20-$30 for the game to feel comfortable. If they took out the Black Lion chest, it would be perfect. Anybody who has played this game for a while knows they're not worth it. Isn't that kind of like, isn't the Black Lion chest like where you buy a key, kind of like in CSGO, like you buy a key and you can open it and what, it's random loot or something? I've never opened one, so I have no clue. But I'm assuming it's kind of that little in-game gambling type deal. I don't really think it's worth looting these guys, to be completely honest. Yeah, I told you, dude, I'm gonna play like a complete scrub. Like, I'm not even doing fights efficiently. Like, WASD is so foreign to me. But it's okay. That's what makes this whole thing free item available. Wait, do I have to... Oh...
I can't bear the thought of selling the farm. Too many memories.
I'm not even gonna look at it.
And hey, without you running,
Not even gonna look at it.
serious pie shop.
Yeah, they're basically, yeah, loot boxes. I mean, in a game like this, too, I mean, you're able to farm everything in-game. Well, obviously, yeah, no shit, you're able to farm everything in-game. But, like, I don't know. Look in the promotions tab. There should be a couple. Look in the promotions tab. Alright, you just threw, like... Oh, shit. Game menu? No, that's game menu. Hero, inventory, mail, guild, word. Oh. Oh, thank you, my friend. Good looks. Appreciate it. No idea that was even a thing. Contains 15 laurels consumable. Yeah, appreciate it. Good looks. I had no idea that that even existed. I'm assuming I get a buff just by standing in this myself. Like, oh yeah, it heals my. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm extremely tired. All right, so this is how my day went. By the way, I don't know where you're from, whether it's early in the morning or you're east, 8:34 p.m. Those freedoms have to do with the past month was Guild 1. Oh shit! It's their fucking. Oh damn. Yeah, Guild Wars 1 is. That game's been out for a grip. I know that shit's been out for a while. But yeah, no, I'm extremely exhausted because. All right, so long story short. Yeah, let me turn this down just a little bit. I have a vent in my room that connects to the garage. Well, we got to get the back door of the garage fixed. It's slightly open. And what my cat does, I got 3 cats. What my one cat does, he'll go into the vent and he'll go outside, whatever. Well, since it's been getting nice out, or I should say nicer out, he's been bringing trophies into the house. Little Mises and Mices. He brought in a baby bunny 2 weeks ago. It was alive, didn't hurt it, just brought in a literal fucking baby bunny. I look over and I'm like, what the hell do you have in your mouth, bro? It's like a big fur ball. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, it's alive. So it took me like 30 minutes to grab and like safely get him outside. And he's just been bringing in trophies. He brought in like a hen, all this other shit. And so I said, fuck it, dude. I'm going to close the vent. Because during the winter, like, you know, the cat will go outside and it will come right back in because it's cold as shit out, right? But I've also been lazy just to close the vent. So anyway, I closed the vent. And I normally don't close my bedroom door because my cats sleep with me. So what I would do, I have to get into the habit of closing the door because he will come in. And last night, he's done this 3 times. He'll come in. I got work at 7:35. I have to be up by 6:30, right? And like, he came in at like a 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning and just started to meow. Now, mind you, he doesn't have a normal meow. It's almost like a lion that never fully developed its roar. He's really weird. He's really weird. I love him to death. I love him so much, but he's got a really weird meow. Anyway, so, how do I put, how do I put, markers, waypoints down? Am I tripping here? There's got to be a button for that. I mean, not like it really fucking matters. I just literally just go this way. Anyways, alt, thank you. Yeah, so he came in last night at like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning and just started to meow really loud. He woke me up, needless to say. I'm like, all right, dude, fuck off. Like, get out of here. Dude comes back into my room at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, meowing even worse, like louder than he was before. Apparently my mom woke up and my cat that was already sleeping next to me shot the hell up,
Like fine wine.
and you know, was like all freaked out and shit. So I had a little, you know, those little baby water bottles. I took it and I just like chucked it in his direction. Mind you, it's pitch black in my room. I'm I'm dead basically. Like, my brain's not functioning. I just chuck it in his direction. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. And he left. But needless to say, after working 10 hours at Amazon, I work at Amazon, being on my feet, moving all day, my brain is literally fried. So I just feel like chilling, playing some Guild Wars, and thank you for stopping by because you are helping me stay awake. Press Alt and use your mouse. Feel worse because the bunny's still alive. I mean, the bunny was fine. He was a little shook. You know what I mean? I love animals. I'm a huge animal lover. Ah, thank you. And I'm assuming to remove it, just click. Oh, okay. That is a big dude, I almost never utilize that. Alright, well, I don't really need to put that there because I'm already there. But yeah, no, he was fine. I once worked at Amazon, so I feel you. I was a driver at first. I don't even want to get into that. I mean, it's good for story time, but like, I loved the job. I just fucking ran it into the ground. It was kind of my fault, but at the same time, my company was garbage because all the companies are subcontracted. You work with Amazon, you don't work for them. Wait, what is this? Protect allies from the next incoming attack against them and lash out when attacked.
You got me.
Fully charging the passive burning effect. Wait, this skill is unique. Damage, protection. Block the next. Okay. Radius. So it applies a burning effect as well? Well, that's even worse than working effect. Oh, yeah. So, like, we still got paid the same. Okay, so this is what really screwed me. Alright. So my company, Titan Logistics, literally as I'm applying, they tell me, hey, so no matter what you work, if you work 6 hours that day, if you work 6 hours, you're gonna get paid 10, right? Guaranteed. Literally the first fucking week that I start working, company policy changes. It's you only work as Mace on Guardian is a very defensive weapon. Seems like it so far. Definitely seems like it. Well, I hope the Great Full Sword or Lung Sword, whatever that I picked, is gonna change that. I just gotta get to level 10 real fast. But anyway, yeah, so company policy changed, so you only get paid for what you work. Alright, whatever. I can't complain too much. Typically 4 days a week, that's your mandatory, whatever. Well, I was only getting paid for like 32, 34 hours because I was really fast, I was really efficient, and I was finishing my routes really fast. Whatever, so I really was taking money out of my own pocket. So I picked up a day. And then my manager comes to me and he's like, hey, we need someone for this day as well. Would you be willing to work it? And I was like, you know what, 4 to 6 days. I love driving. You know, I love going in different places. I love seeing, what I'm doing right now is the complete opposite of literally what I'm preaching because I love going out and seeing the world. You know what I mean? And just, experiencing new shit. Anyways, and plus you're outside. If it's great weather, you get to enjoy it. If it's shitty outside, well, sucks for you, right? Hopefully you prepared. So I pick up the 2 extra days, and the one place I fucking hate the most places, places with a lot of apartments. I have nothing against living in one. I hate delivering to apartments. School zones, construction, traffic, rush hour traffic, just shit like that. And I like to deliver out in the country, you know what I mean? They're long stops. There's really not too much hassle, not too much headache. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's peaceful. You're to yourself. No worry. Well, the day I cracked, I was already doing 6 days, 9 to 11 hours a day, 6 days a week for about a month to 2 months. And I told them, we already technically, so at this point, the company already lost like 3 people due to racism, apparently racism, out in the countryside. My company was predominantly black, whatever, and there was only a few of us white people, and they had me out in the country for a big minute, for like 2 months, 3 months, and then they put me in the city, and I tell them like, hey, I don't have a problem. I have a problem with being in the city. I hate it. But I told him, like, I don't really have a problem with being in the city. I prefer the country, but, like, why are you taking me out of the country if you just lost 2-3 employees due to racism out in the country? And why did you replace, like, you know what I mean? I would think in a company's sense, right, for the care of your workers, at least, try to plan it out a little bit better. Like, okay, hey, this guy's white, doesn't really get shit. I mean, I hate the fact that people have to quit their jobs because of assholes in the real fucking world. I hate that shit. But it's like, why would you move me, right? Why would you replace me with someone that could potentially still quit due to the same shit that we just experienced? Anyway, yeah, I just cracked one day because I had a horrible route. My route was fucking huge, and it was downpouring, and I was not dressed properly. I quit that day. I was drained. Literally, I started at 11 o'clock, sometimes 12 to 1. I wouldn't get home until 9:30 to 10. Every fucking day. So I had no social life. I stopped going to the gym. I picked up a lot of habits, broke a lot of habits. It wasn't pleasant, and it sucked. I was miserable. The money was great. I was miserable. Wasn't worth it. So, and voila, now I'm in the warehouse. I did work for a hospital. Well, again, subcontracted again. It was called HealthX. So basically what I did was I delivered cancer patient results, or cancer results, and like other doses of medicine to other hospitals in and out of Ohio. I live in Ohio, but it was nice. I would say it was really cool because of the job. I would have to be at the hospital sometimes to pick up the doses at like 3 o'clock in the morning, right? So I'll be done by like 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. Maybe pick up an extra route for some extra money, at like 11, whatever, but like it wasn't bad. And nurses, I mean, come on, they're hot as hell. I just like hospitals. I would never, God forbid, anyone that is in a hospital for serious reasons, but if working there, whether you're a janitor, a doctor, a surgeon, nurse, behind the desk, doesn't matter. I actually don't mind the majority of hospitals. Obviously, I just don't want to be in an operating room, personally. But, it was a really cool job. The only problem was it was a lot of you had to use your own vehicle. That they didn't have a company vehicle. And it was kind of sketch. There were a couple things about it that I will arguably... Wait, I'm done with this. Why am I still doing this? There was a couple things about it that was sketch, pay-wise, and it was just a lot of wear and tear on my vehicle, so I put a pause on that. Really wasn't rocking with it. But I did it for a couple months. I did it for like 4 or 5 months. I did a lot of job hopping for like 2 years, and I just plan on sticking with the warehouse because it's literally 3 minutes down the road. I worked on the loading dock at one of the warehouses. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know the dude. I think his name's like Dan, at the warehouse, Clee 3. So yeah, he's kind of like one of the main operators for the loading docks. But yes, he goes outside. He tells the truckers, or like he'll like radio them. He'll radio them in, saying, "Hey, you're ready to go. You're ready to move. So and so, load. Back your trucks up. Blah 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 blah. All that stuff. It sounds amazing. So I do ICQA. So I do pick and count. Fuck, that shit sucks. I like it, but it sucks at the same time. It does. Everything's a contest. Well, if you pick. Everything is a goddamn contest. But anyway, yeah, so anyways, yeah, ICQA is not bad. My area manager, he's moving in about a month. It's funny, he lives in a different city, and he's got to drive like 50 minutes to come to work, but he's finally getting transferred to the warehouse in his city. So instead of driving 50 minutes, he's literally only gonna have to drive like 5-10 minutes. And I live 3 minutes down the... I would hate... Now, he obviously makes more than me. He's on salary, obviously. But regardless, I would hate to drive 50 minutes, let alone have a kid that you got to put in daycare and get after work. There's so much involved. I love him. He's a great manager. Our team is consistently at the top of the building. We are the best team in the building, except one team during night shift. Carol is her name, apparently. I don't do night shift, so I don't really fucking know her. But day shift, every week we are consistently at the top. We're just dogs. We're dogs, which is cool. But yeah, no, it's a lot of wear and tear. No, I did not do that. I just checked the truck was in the right spot and parked correctly. Oh, shit, let me do that. That sounds fucking great. I wish. All I do is go to fucking broken ass stations, and half the time Amnesty or AR, I feel bad for Amnesty. They get cooked. They get fucked pretty badly. AR puts a lot of stress on them, puts a lot of their own responsibility on Amnesty. I'm not a fan of AR. Plus, AR is also subcontracted. Every goddamn machine that's in Amazon is rented. None of that shit. Okay, so my warehouse is one of the newer warehouses that Amazon has. I also love working the loading dock because you did not have fucking numbers. Dude, yes. So they want us to hit 350, 400 an hour. Dude, there's days I just don't care. There's days where I'll hit. Like today, for example, I'm mentally exhausted. I do not want to sit here for 10 hours, body stuck on repeat, and try to hit 400 an hour. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. I try, it's not gonna happen. Anyways, yeah, that's why when my manager leaves, I already talked to him about it. I'm like, hey, I might need to switch departments because there's no fucking... I love the new manager who's replacing him. He's cool, he's chill, he's funny. A little bit older than me. He's older, still young and hip to a lot. He's just cool. He's a great guy to talk to, easy to get along with, and his leadership skill is there. It's a good balance of conversation and being a manager, right? Not too much, not too little. Anyways, oh shit, I forgot all about these. Anyways, wait, did I even pick up? Ooh, no, I'm tripping. Alright, I'm gonna hit this, then I'm gonna hit this. Okay. But yeah, I want to switch departments after my manager leaves. Because he's really, truthfully, the only reason why I'm still in this department. Because he is literally one of the top-rated managers in the whole building. I don't know where you live, but do you live in Baltimore? Because that's where I worked. No, I live in Cleveland, in Ohio. 216. King James. Even though he's fake and he switched up on us. Anyway, I don't really follow sports. I'm not even gonna start talking about sports. I don't follow. I like boring sports. I like, well, UFC is not boring, but I like bowling. Don't like golf. I basically like independent sports. I like sports where it's all on you, not a whole team. Basketball, football, I mean, they're fun. They're okay. I just prefer like UFC, fencing. I don't watch fencing. Basically bowling and UFC. I want to see someone get knocked the fuck out, teeth on the floor, face kicked in. And I want to see a 300 game. I want to see a couple nice shiny balls thrown down on a fucking shiny lane and a couple all 10 pins getting crushed. I'm boring. Alright, I know that the building I worked in was newer than because I left because the building collapsed and they had to wait, the fucking building collapsed? Well, I mean, that can either be two. Hopefully no one died, first off. Yeah, hopefully no one died. Glad you're still here. Jesus Christ. That's a lawsuit, if anything. So, did you have robots with pods on them? Oh, 2 people died. When was this? Because I did not hear about this at all. I'm going to talk to a lot of people about that shit tomorrow. Baltimore? No robots. Okay, yeah. So we got robots. We have the newer technology in our Amazon. Our Amazon literally is like 7 months open, 8 months open. I started November 8th. I'm not even going to do the math. So November 8th. It opened up a month before that. So yeah, like 7, 8 months, whatever. But it has robots in it. Two dead and partial building collapse at Baltimore Amazon warehouse. Are you fucking serious?
The first tornado in Maryland this year was on the ground for 2.5 miles, and it's responsible for 2 deaths, just north of the Fort McHenry Tunnel. It moved east, nearly parallel to Holabird Avenue, responded to the Amazon warehouse in the 5,000 block of Holabird Avenue just before 10:30 Friday remains closed.
Just speechless. You don't think you're gonna go to work and see that kind of thing happen.
The tornado continued east and briefly touched down one last time
Wait,
at the
wait, wait,
Holabird
wait.
East Apartments in Dundalk.
We heard the wind and I looked out the back window, still shook up. I'm trying to be strong for my kids.
When residents will be in East Baltimore.
Okay, so there was a tornado that kind of was the cause of the collapse, but that doesn't mean that the building wasn't built properly, is what I'm getting. The tornado initiated the collapse, but also poor structure is why the thing had basically collapsed. That's my understanding on it. Which would make sense. I mean, I could be wrong, but I mean, that sounds logical. I mean, it's a big fucking building. I think my my Amazon right now, here, let me see. That's fucking crazy. Goddamn Amazon collect, cause mine has 4 floors. This one seemed big. Mine's got 4 floors. It's Amazon warehouse son. Oh, dude, fuck off. God damn it. Yeah, so, wait. No, dude, I don't care about North Randall. Here. Let's see if Cle 3 pops up. It's supposed to be one of the biggest Amazons that they've opened, in a sense. Yeah, I don't know exactly where the specs would be, but Cle 3, Cleveland, Euclid, Ohio, and I'm dying. Alright, let's just kill this bitch. I'll heal up. Alright, so we over here. I really don't know why I'm putting down the waypoints, whatever. But yeah, no, that's nuts. I mean, hey, at least you're safe. Jesus Christ. Did I not finish that? Oh, well. I'll go back and finish it in a sec. Pretty sure actually the entrance is like over here. It's definitely not over here. But yeah, man, it's a crazy world. I was not working with the timing. Oh, the other side. Got you. Got you. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yes, 2 deaths is really unfortunate. But that's surprising because I would expect more deaths. I would expect a lot more deaths. To be honest, I'm glad. I wish no one died. But from what could have happened, 2 is lucky as fuck. Like, that's not a lot compared to like how many people actually work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say. It could have been way worse. It could have been way fucking worse. Oh yeah, do you like my name, by the way?
You must like pain.
I know the section that collapsed, and it was the most. And it was not the most populated. That was most. Oh, dude, they got lucky as hell.
I give up.
Amazon got lucky as shit because that could have been bad. That could have. Well, anyway, is this the right? No, it's the next one. What the fuck is this? Virtue of justice. Burn foes every few attacks. You and your allies inflict burning on the next attack. Oh shit! All right. Hey, so since you've played this game a lot, would you have any tips for remapping any buttons for convenience? Or do you just play the game stock? as I left and worked for another warehouse for a year. Ah, gotcha. But, yeah, would there be any buttons you would like, or that you would recommend changing?
You'll have to hit much harder.
Oh, trust me. If I showed you how I played before I started using right hand on the mouse, you know, like a normal fucking person, every single game I had to remap. Literally for 21 years. I mean, I'm 24. So I started playing games when I was like 3 years old, sitting on my dad's lap watching him play. Yeah, so I had to remap every... MMORPGs were probably one of the worst goddamn games for me. As much as I love them, God, dude, it was bad. Like, I ended up getting this game to work. I could have played till endgame. I could have did PvP and shit like that. There were a couple things that were a little wonky, a little not that comfortable, but it was manageable. But yeah, I'm just gonna play this game stock and hope for the fucking best and try to get good at it. So we'll see how this shit goes. I mean, it's fun. It's a great game. I enjoy it. I don't have any problems with it. I'm a casual. I'm not a hardcore fucking PvP to the day I die type of player. I just want to chill, you know, maybe smoke a little, relax, and let my feet fucking unwind. Because even though I have really comfortable shoes, some days and bitches can still hurt. I don't even rock. I can't even tell you the last time I fucking rocked Skechers, but just because Amazon does the little bonus whatever for Skechers, I got this super comfortable pair of Skechers. I don't think I've ever had. I've never had like mesh material work shoes that literally feel like I'm walking on clouds, and I use them every day. You're technically the best thing you can do for work is always have 2 pairs of shoes. Every day or every 2 days you swap out so you can just increase the durability. They don't wear out as fast. I've worn these son of a bitches every day for 6 months at least, 5 to 6 months, and they look worn, but they're still kicking. I love them. The reason it's not bound because that was not the base game. You will not even see a special action until passing. The one keybind I will talk about, if you look at your keybind, is the last one in the skill section. It's called special action. It is not bound to anything. It needs to be bound. Ah, okay. Got you. I appreciate the help. A torch? Offhand. This is two-hand. I kind of want to try more of offensive ability. Mighty Helm Pack. Does this? Wait, is this heavy armor? This is medium armor and light armor? I think you'll like the Grease Sword better. Does this matter? Like, would I fucking... I like the bandana. Sure. Oh, great. Armor class is unsuitable. Hey, I probably should have waited for you to say something. Because, well, that's a waste. Even, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm literally a low level. Literally none of this shit matters. Anyway. Okay, that's a little... Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. I prefer a square instead of a fucking rectangle. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, my girlfriend wants to play this game. She loves it. I showcased it to her for like 30 minutes, I think. She was already hooked. She's actually been coming over and playing The Witcher 3, because I showed her The Witcher. She loves The Witcher 3. I don't know if you ever played it. Fantastic series, except I can't really say because I'd never played 1 and 2. I have a buddy who played 2, but not 1, and he's probably beaten the 3rd one like 5 times. god, that's so much more satisfying. What's this do?
Pain for pain.
Alright. Whirling Wrath, spin in place, basically whirlwind. Okay. Leap at your foe, inflicts blindness, and heals you for each enemy hit. That's nice. Pierce the ground with a mystic symbol that damages foes while granting retaliation to allies. Oh, reflect incoming damage back to its source for 1 second. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Probably won't use it.
You're kidding me, right?
Pretty interesting. Yeah, no, Witcher 3, man, I mean, I would love to play it and, you know, you stop by and check it out.
Torch the hay bale.
But, it's a fan-fucking-tastic game. I love the story. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just love the whole atmosphere. I like the world that The Witcher takes place in. Of course, I have a couple game-breaking mods, but hey, it's alright. At least I don't have the nudity one on, because I'm not trying to get banned on Twitch. Even though I'm a literal nobody, but it's alright. Not trying to get banned. Preferably would love to avoid that. I'll keep all the other mods on. I've got a couple breaking... the one broken... Well, okay, 2 broken mods. Auto loot. Yeah, auto loot and auto apply oils and unlimited stash. But hey, first I know who streams it does have a titties counter. Oh wait, what? A titties counter? So like, does that just mean exactly what it sounds like? Like, because the way that I kind of understand it from Twitch is there can be nudity in a game as long as it's true to the game, as long as it's what the game is projecting. Well, you can't really have like a full-blown sex scene, but just a counter in the corner showing how many titties they see during a game. Oh, got you. Yeah, so like if a game in a cutscene or whatever has got like some nudity or whatever, like I think it's okay. But if you have a mod that intentionally adds nudity, that's like banned right off top, some shit like that. From my understanding, I could be wrong, because XQCK, whatever the fuck that dude's name is, that always has like 40,000 viewers, he got like a 2-day ban from he got like a 2-day ban for showing, it was like strip poker he was playing, which you're kind of a fucking idiot, because like it's strip poker. Do you expect to not see titties in strip poker? I don't know, but you know what's the one thing I always had a gripe with, completely off topic? I've always had a gripe with the intro to the humans, because yeah, basically the humans start. Why do I have to do the intro twice to get the reward? You should literally be able to get the reward right then and there. Like, literally assist the Seraph at Shaymore Garrison. Like, that should literally be getting tracked the second you fucking join the area. I think. I don't know. Unless there's something I'm missing. I really don't want to sit here and just wait. Yeah, no, but he's an idiot. I don't know, I don't follow him. He's not my type of streamer. He talks really fast, he talks really loud, and he just gets he gets like really fucking emotional, like left and right, like he's a little child. But then again, when you sit in front of your computer for 12 hours a day playing anime games and whatever the hell your viewers want to watch, and you got 40,000 viewers and they're all just fucking memeing the entire time and you can't even follow a conversation. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure my fucking character, my personality would probably be a little distorted itself if I did that for years on end. Literally just reading a chat full of shit that you can't even follow. A bunch of people just memeing, spamming shit, getting muted. And you're playing just random fucking games throughout the whole day. On top of that, watching clips on YouTube for hours on end and this and that. It's just, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it would have an effect on your personality. Just saying. I'm not a genius or anything like that. I don't study the human body and the brain, but like I'm pretty sure it would have some type of weird effect. A lot of the big streamers are just memes. The only person I follow that gets plus when you have viewers that are not memes is heavily modded and sub chat only. Ah. See, I like Summit. I like Summit a lot. Summit is pretty legit. There's a couple big streamers, at least in the Path of Exile community. There's a couple big streamers, and when I mean big streamers, I mean like 2,000, 3,000 viewers. They're not so bad, but yeah, when you talk about the big boys of Twitch, yeah, their shit is crazy. It has to be sub only. Has to be. Okay, so that seems to be my little combo. 3, then 2. Oh, I already did it. Upcoming. Yeah, no, I actually love, if you ever had any questions in Path of Exile, I am the one, I would love to answer as much as I possibly could. I love that fucking game. I'm not PoE wiki, I'm not Path of Exile wiki, but I do have a couple 100 hours easily under my fucking belt, and I just enjoy the game. I have a passion for top-down hack and slash loot type games. Oh shit, whoops. Oh, you're an asshole. See, this is exactly why, now I get it, I'm level 7, but that's why I want to be an elementalist, because oh my god, now I'm second guessing myself. Should I play an elementalist? Okay, I got 3 This is my problem with this game, dude. I don't know who I like to play, because I genuinely like all the classes. Yeah, the streamer I'm talking about, I watched him for years. So when I started watching him, he was about 50-ish viewers, and the way he has had to interact has changed. Oh yeah, definitely, dude. I mean, you can't sit there and, if I was, okay, the way I'm interacting with you, and granted you're the only one in here, usually there's like 1 or 2 other people that they're regulars usually pop in, but I'm only streaming for like 2-3 hours tonight, so they're probably not going to stop by. Yeah, the way that I'm sitting and interacting with you, like, let alone even 50 viewers, like, if you have 50 viewers and 10 of them are talking and you're trying to keep up with that conversation, that's a lot. Like, to play a game efficiently, to be entertaining, good, like, you know, actually giving good content and interacting, that's crazy. 1,000 viewers? Out the fucking window. I would literally be sitting here. I shouldn't even call, like, I wouldn't even say, like, oh, I'm playing Guild Wars. No, I'm sitting here watching the fucking landscape of my character talking to chat. Like, I wouldn't even be playing the game. I'd be sitting here doing this. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Okay, and just sit here and read chat for an hour. Like, this is all I'd be doing. Like, hey, just look at my fucking hot ass, let's look at my chick, and okay, and just read chat for an hour. Like, literally, I wouldn't even be able to fathom how to interact with 1,000+ people and game efficiently at the same time. I mean, of course, obviously, you just kind of pick and choose, you know, what you respond to at a certain point. But yeah, that would be great to experience one day. I love streaming. I mean, I've been gaming my whole life. I figured, what the hell, just get a decent enough computer and I'll just stream whenever I game. Literally. Like, it's not like a chore. It's not like some people. The reason why I like streaming, and I'm not doing it to, you know, try to get rich or famous, nothing like that. I just genuinely love playing video games. But like some people, they look at it like, oh yeah, like I like playing games, I want to be a streamer and I need it. But then like they stream every day or every other day for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then they get burnt out on it. I've been streaming every day. Well, not every day. I fell off actually. I didn't stream for like 2-3 days when I did my whole mouse conversion thing. But before that I streamed every day for like 2 months. That's when I started. 2.5 months ago. I love it. What I've seen. It is a single view counts. You can respond to everything from 20 to 50 people. You can respond to most questions if a person asks you directly when you get more. Or something to slow it down or mod it so it does not get out of control when you get to 3 digits. I stream this game, but you really don't get viewers with this game. Yeah, I've gotten like 2 people. I've gotten 2 people. I've gotten 2 people that have followed me, like from the little duration that I've played this fucking game. I've gotten 2 followers from it. But they explained to me, and they were like, I guess like elites, like they were no lifers. I mean, they're probably in the same boat as you. They just came off as like, I know too much of this game. If you have any question, ask me type of person, which I'm completely fine with because I'm a complete noob. But they said that the only time that you get viewers is if you're big into the fucking community on YouTube, and you got a following on YouTube and you stream this and your viewers know this and you're constantly putting out content, or the only time you kind of get viewers is literally people coming into your stream and asking if you're new and if they can help you. Yeah, true. Yeah, no, you're you're not wrong. You were absolutely not wrong with that. You know what? I feel like I'm kind of messing this up. I feel like I should be playing an Elementalist. Or an Elemental, yeah. I should be playing Elemental or going back to my Necro. I just like Elemental. I just like doing damage at range. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure Guardian's amazing. I'm sure it's tanky as shit. And I'm sure it can do I'm sure it can do high numbers if you got the right gear and right stats. I don't know why I even picked a Guardian, because I'm not a fan of chasing shit. I rather hit shit at a fucking range, kill it, instead of me literally like always one step behind trying to get to it. Trying to get to my target. I don't know why I'm playing a melee class. I really don't. And with that being said, do I have an Elementalist? Mesmer, Ranger, Thief. Let's get rid of you. Find me. Yeah, don't mind me. Well, you can build any character anyway. For elements, I like more of a melee weapons on that class than the range weapons. Oh shit, really? Is that for more of like a PvP aspect or PvE? Because as bad as I am with muscle memory right now, I would say PvP because I played that class and got you. I like Norn. I'm just gonna do this again. Sorry for the shit content. Glad you're here to make this enjoyable. I know Engineer is fun. What would you kind of recommend that's not I love Necromancer. But I already have a character in Necro. Damn, she's kind of hot. What would you kind of recommend? I know Elementalist and Engineer are technically the 2 most complicated builds. Because at Elementalist you got, earth, water, fire, wind, that type of shit to juggle, and they all have their pros and cons. Engineer's got 30 different fucking combinations, because you got the traps, you got weapons, you got ranged, melee, turrets. What do you think's more engaging, Elementalist or Engineer? I like Mesmer. Wow, she's... Yo, I'm fucking with that whole dress. So it's low-key kind of looking like Engineer. Dude, they do such a good job at, like, portraying characters. Like, they really fucking do. God, that hairstyle is such a turnoff. Is Engineer kind of annoying to play, or like kind of annoying to learn? Like, is it like a bunch of like shit that you have to layer on top of each other to do a lot of damage? Like, oh yeah, no, definitely. I'm very hip. I'm very fucking hip. I don't play Engineer. Well, actually, fuck it. Let me just go with my gut. I'm not gonna ask any more questions on this. I'm just gonna go with my gut. That one seems the most suitable. Yo, tell me why that's actually kind of dope. I'm gonna go with this. Yes, that sounds, that looks dope. I kind of like that one. There was another one, I can't remember what the fuck it was. It doesn't really suit her. I don't know what in the hell I'm going for here. I kind of want to do puffy hair. Yeah, just tried all the classes. Yeah. I kind of like that. Alright, Jesus Christ. I kind of like this the most, I'm not gonna lie. Not even gonna mess with that. Literally, that's fine with me. I like fire. Fierce, that's fine. In the streets. Never searched for my true parents. And this guy because he's red. Okay, that it's hard to really show how each class feels in the end game because you don't really get the feel until you unlock the elite. But you know, that's what I heard. What was it? The Necromancer with the Reaper, I think it is Reaper class. I guess that's a really OP and really fun build. But burning palms, whatever. Reaper just feels like a warrior, and I love it. What's the other one? Isn't that the most popular one, though? Isn't that the most popular one? Reaper versus the other counter specialist, whatever.
We're under attack. Everybody get to the end. We can protect you at the end.
you. Oh, also, by the way, I don't even know if you fucking use lotion, but if you do, this shit is fucking amazing. You can't really see it. It's called Hemp's Milk and Honey Limited Edition. This shit is fire as fuck. I love it. But anyway, because you can build it right to do a ton of consistent damage and be tanky because you have a second health bar. Yeah, no, you are right. You are right. I just like Necro. I've always loved the summoning classes. Always loved the summoning classes
That,
in any
soldier,
game I
is
play.
a threat. We're going to take it down. Forward!
See, that's just so much more enjoyable. I prefer range. If I'm being completely honest. As I get no XP for this, so I'm just gonna keep it pushing. I kind of wish they had like a voodoo class, even though that'd be like Elementalist and Necro, I think.
Captain Thackeray has his side covered. We have to watch his back.
Yeah, no, I do know that Elementalist is super fucking squishy, just like how they usually are in every goddamn game.
They're open. Get in there and help Captain Thackeray.
Yeah, they usually are pretty squishy.
The defenses!
The Centaurs are in the garrison. Rallying to Captain Thackeray.
Which is fine. I mean, I do know they can do a lot of damage. They're kind of like, I heard Thief was really fun. Am I looking the wrong way? Yes, I am. I heard Thief was really fun. Thief is one of those where, like, if you get the combos right, the enemy can die literally faster than they can blink. But if you mess up your combos, you're dead. That's from my understanding.
The pressure. You've got them off balance.
Dude, I already love the way my character looks. I don't even think I want to put gear on her.
There's another wave coming.
Keep pushing.
Enough of this.
Take down the leader.
You think you can defeat me?
Oh yeah, technically, yeah, you're already fucking dead. Yeah, that's what I realized. Because when I first started this game, Thief was actually what I played because I remember before this game even came out, there was so much hype, especially around Thief, because like the special system that it has and shit. And then when I finally able to, like when I was actually able to afford a computer that actually was able to run Guild Wars 2 at a decent frame rate, yeah, no, I got to like level 11, 12. It was like 12 or 15, something like that. And I'm just like, that's about it. That's kind of just span like the same two skills or whatever. I like Mesmer. I like the whole purple illusion concept. But I think it was
Where
after.
am I? What happened?
You were injured when the elemental exploded. Captain Thatch.
Yo, she's kind of cute as fuck. Thief really does shine in the PvP content, and if you're not into that, then just may never be your class. Yeah, exactly. Like, I wouldn't mind getting into PvP. The problem is I'm just bad at the game. I'm bad. I have, like I said, I sorry. I sound like a broken record, but I literally have no muscle memory right now for, like, your typical basic shit. Like, that's just something I need to improve on. And by doing that, I just need to play a whole bunch of different type of games and just need to play, literally just experience the game.
The fields beyond Shaymore are quite as...
Shut the fuck up. I do know, like I said, I do know Thief does shine in PvP, because it's just, again, if you can get your combos down, you will obliterate your enemies. If you can't and you mess them up, you're screwed. You're dead. That's the simplest way that it was explained to me. Oh shit, did not mean to do that. Sorry you're seeing the same boring fucking content. I'm assuming you've always been like a fan of MMORPGs? Oh, you are? Alright, sweet. Alright, at least... Okay. At least I'm not boring you to death. I'm assuming MMORPGs are your kind of game though? Because of the community, open world, bunch of content. I feel that. You know what? I found a lot of couples that play this shit. I've ran into a lot of couples in this game. Not gonna lie. I've only been in like 3 guilds, 2 guilds, 3 guilds. I mean, they've been pretty big guilds. And yeah, just or I'll go on YouTube and just look at reviews or just comments and shit, and there'd be like a lot of people that say like, yeah, but like my wife and I play this all the time, and this, that, and the third, and yeah, see, exactly. Which there's nothing wrong with it. I actually think that's amazing. I think it's fantastic. Personally. I think that's awesome. My girlfriend wants to play this game with me. She wants to play a lot of games with me. She just can't. And I gotta help her out with the laptop. She needs an upgrade. Holy shit. I don't know if you're tech savvy too much. Intel could possibly come back within the next 3 years, maybe. They're not, I don't think they're gonna take 2020. I don't think they're gonna take 2020. AMD's kind of got their shit. AMD kind of, I'm not gonna say shot themselves in the face with Zen 3, but at first, I mean, then again, it's kind of hard to predict what your company's gonna be like in about 4 years, right? Because 4 years ago, or I think about 4 years ago, they introduced Ryzen, and they said that Zen 3 would be supported on AM4, and that was it. Compatible on AM4. So that could be a B3 board, or like a 3rd gen, 4th gen, 5th gen board. Through this game, and we went on a date, but it did not work out. That's saying, just looking for 2 different things in life. Dude, my one viewer, my very first follower in this game, met his wife that he's now been with for like 6 years off of Eve Online. Yeah, Eve Online. He flew out of state to meet up with her, and they've been happy ever since. Got a kid and everything. God bless them. They're awesome. They're awesome people. But yeah, I mean, hey, sorry it didn't work out, but like, shit, my closest thing of a date was Club Penguin back in like fucking 3rd grade, but those were the days. Jesus Christ. I only met with this girl because she lives in the state. Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, everyone's got different opinions, right? Like, some people don't mind going out of state. Me, I'm that type of person where like I like adventure, right? Regardless of what it is, whether it's traveling, family, doing it on a whim, like you're just doing it because you have nothing holding you back, whatever, and you just want to experience life. That's completely understandable. Poison level, time remaining. Wait, protection removes drinking water from bandits. Oh shit. Oh yeah, this fucking shit. So I don't mind, you know, whatever. Some people could say like, oh, I look like a fool or this, that, and the third. Dude, I don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not dumb. I got common sense. I just like to experience life. I mean, I've been single for 5 years. I have a girlfriend now. We've been dating. Shit, I've been talking to her for damn near fucking 8 months, 9 months. It's funny, I actually went to school with her back in the day, like elementary. She was like a grade or 2 younger than me. She just turned 21 and I'm 24. I just turned 24. So we went to school together, and it's crazy. Like, she always lived like really close to me, like really fucking close to me. I just never fucking ran into her until about a year ago. But before then, I was single for 5 years, so I didn't have anything holding me back. Blobs of toxin. Bring blobs of toxin to apprentice. Oh, okay. What's this do? Slide forward and blast the air, leaving behind the firing. Oh, that's actually kind of dope.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
But isn't it funny how, like, in video games you could still possibly, like, meet someone? It's a crazy world. I love it. But yeah, right now, life is not allowing me to have a life. Which is the motherfucking truth.
Nice to see you.
Realistically, I probably will be logging off in about 15 minutes or so, just because I am extremely tired and I want to get some sleep. It is cool. The last girl I dated was because of a Discord server, not a video game, but still feel online. Dude, there's a couple girls that I potentially... When I played Call of Duty... it was Ghost, and I played Cranked. I was like 11 in the world, 9 in the world, some shit like that for the 360. And me and like everyone else on the top leaderboards, like we were like all cool with each other and shit. We were like in a kick group. And there were some weirdos. I'm not gonna lie, there were some weird motherfuckers. Like, I don't know about you in life. Like, I wouldn't want to be your friend in real life. I had not even in the game. But whatchamacallit, I talked to this one girl. She was pretty fucking hot. She was really hot, actually. She was cool and shit. But I mean, after I stopped playing the game, I just disappeared. Then really care. That was the only thing we had in common was just Call of Duty. I mean, obviously we talked about other shit too and whatnot, but I wasn't expecting much, and I wasn't looking for much anyways. She just so happened to be a girl that was good as fuck at the game, and whatever. Just had one big thing in common.
Nice to see you.
Alright, I should be good. Turn this fucking shit in.
May Melandru guide you.
Alright, dude, that's fucking 7. I should be able to get... I should be able to get gold with this. As a lot of them are. Shit, that's my girlfriend. She's Italian. She's Sicilian. She's crazy as fuck, but I fuck with her heavy. Italians are crazy. My one of my best friends growing up, he's Sicilian, and his sister's fucking nuts. His mom's crazy too. I'm just a mix of a whole bunch of fucking shit. I'm just European. I just say I'm Croatian, but yeah, no, she's Italian and she's crazy. You should never cheat, but never ever cheat on an Italian chick. Oh, you meant crit. Got you. Okay, well that's a curveball. Wasn't expecting that. I could have foreseen that, but I wasn't expecting it. I mean, hey, you know, that's life. It's unfortunate, but I mean, hey, what can you do, right? You could be a ride or die and fucking deal with it, or you can just be like, hey, no offense, I'm just not trying to deal with it, and that's completely fine. There's some people that deal with people that are handicapped from the waist down, and they love them to death, and they're gonna die with each other. That's amazing. But there's nothing wrong for you saying, hey, no offense, this isn't what I'm looking for. Obviously, you probably would fucking know that if she's handicapped. You already know that's not what you're looking for, so you wouldn't even engage it like that, but you know what I'm talking about. Now, if you guys were together for 5 years, 10 years, and they became handicapped, well, obviously you're still going to be with the person because you already fucking loved them before. You're still going to love them after, hopefully. A little unfortunate, but, I mean, hey, you know. Somebody back in Hanover when she did self-harm, that is when I could not deal with that. I feel you. You know, and that's usually like a touch. Can people just fucking... Can these blobs spawn so I can finish this shit? Please and thank you. You know, and that's kind of like... You got two different types of people, right? You got the people that would sit there and say, well, you're an asshole for not trying to help her. Maybe you could have been the one that saved her life, or you could have been the one that helped her or prevented her from doing the next thing that she was going to do to herself. Or you could be the other person, and you kind of take it as not so much of a personal direct role. You kind of just look at it as like, and it depends on how involved you are. Obviously, there's a lot of factors when it comes to anything in life. But you could say like, there's nothing I could have done in a sense, that would have prevented this permanently. Maybe temporarily stop when I'm with her, but then would that just put me in a guilt trip to stay with her longer, knowing, hey, she's probably going to hurt herself if I leave, so that psychologically tricks you into thinking, okay, I'm just going to stick with her so she doesn't hurt herself more? You know what I'm saying? Because in the second aspect, you can just be like, there's nothing I could do to prevent this permanently, in a sense, depending on how severe it is. But like, you shouldn't take it upon your own hands. Now, if you were the first person and it's like, you know, after a while, yes, I'm the reason for helping her or not helping her, and it's super personal, and you take everything, you know, you take everything 100%. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like I said, my brain's shot right now. My vocabulary is non-existent. You know, but there's two ways of looking at it. One, you could feel like, hey, I can fix this, or two, it's I can deal with it, see how it goes. At the end of the day, if it's just not for me, it's not for me, and God bless her, and hopefully she stops doing it, but it's not for me, which I feel is the more common way of going about it. Oh. What the fuck? I would have left that bitch a minute ago. Are you kidding me? Oh, you're gonna hurt yourself because you're with me? She felt guilty for being with me. Something must not be triggering in my brain. Something must not be clicking. My two brain cells must not be fucking zapping each other and fucking making sense, because why would she feel guilty with being with you? I mean, I'm not trying to have you explain your whole life story or, reveal anything personal, obviously. I'm just curious. I mean, you did the right thing. Yeah, no, you did the right thing. I mean, hey, I wouldn't want someone to fucking hurt themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, if you feel guilty being with me and you're going to continue to hurt yourself, I'm going to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, the simple fact that this is literally almost done and I'm just sitting here waiting to reap the benefits and these blobs aren't spawning, it's kind of pissing me off. But hey, man, at least you got out of that situation. And hopefully the chick's fucking okay. Because that is nuts. Speaking of nuts, I fucking love this hairstyle. Except the only thing that I would say is kind of fucked up. Don't you think that the emblem, my little thing on her head, would be burning her hair right now? I feel like her shit would be on fire. Okay, either someone's not turning in their shit, because there's no reason why this is still, like, going on. Is there a blob that I'm missing that I can just fucking kill real fast? Is shit not spawning because someone already has some in their inventory and the game's like, oh, well, it's already completed, but... Yeah. Will I still get the XP for this? I mean, technically I've wasted so much goddamn time doing this, it literally is irrelevant at this point, but... oh well, fuck it. Don't care. Don't care. Yeah, turn them in if you got them, you know. Ah, as long as you don't leave the map. Well, I hope someone completes that shit soon. Ah, so technically I can just use that for any quest. Just don't leave the zone. Ah. Okay, so just basically contribute a little bit, you know, contribute enough, which really isn't a lot. It's not hard to get gold. And then just move on. Just don't leave the zone. Just keep it pushing. I like that. I'm gonna start using that. Bandit. Yep. Oh shit. Fucking alt tag real fast. Even though I didn't even press it. Yeah, but it depends on the event. If you really want to do it all, I do a lot of meta events where it is an event chain that you have to do one and another to kill a big boss at the end, so you have to stay and do all of them. Oh yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. But just general little bullshit quests like I feel like whoa, that dude's dope. A flesh golem?
You're kidding, right?
See, I like builds like that. Yo, he's fucking adorable. It's like a little fucking gargoyle. Whatever, that bitch is gone.
I like it.
Step aside, Claude. We will kill you.
I think that's pretty cool. See, that would be something I would go for the Necro. If I'm being completely honest. Now, I only played a lot of the demo from Guild Wars 1. I didn't have any money for this to buy it. But I wanted to play it so fucking bad. I wanted to play Guild Wars 1 so bad. Like, literally. I saw people kind of like do reviews on it or talk about it. Not even reviews, but just talk about it. And it seemed amazing. But I just heard that it's also nothing like, you know.
You're kidding me, right?
Obviously, obviously like what you just said, the first one. This game's nothing like the first when it comes to that aspect. Dude, that's so fucking unfortunate.
This is new.
Damn. Oh, that's good depending on, I'm assuming, who you ask, but like... Oh, really? Shit, I know in Path of Exile. In Path of Exile, if you die, you lose 10% after a certain level. I think it's level 70. You start losing 10% XP.
I need backup.
That's so unfortunate. Dude, I'm so tired. I'm probably gonna go to bed after I get this fucking point here. It's actually getting hard to even keep my eyes open. So I go. You have this moral system. You don't lose experience. You lose 10% of your max health and mana, so it makes it easier to die. You can get 10% for killing bosses, but for the most part, if your party dies more than once, you can't win. Ooh, it sounds like you gotta fucking really be like hardcore at that game. It sounds like you really gotta fucking try. Wait, eliminate the lieutenant?
I'm dying here.
That's brutal as fuck. True.
I surrender.
Here, you know what? I'll at least knock out this little section over here before I get off. But yeah, thanks for fucking stopping by and showing love. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It just keeps it interesting. I could have just been sitting here playing and fucking talking to myself the entire time, but hey. Shout out to you. Help Fisher maintain the river. Yes. Check traps. Yes, I already know this. That makes sense. Basically, don't die and it's a great game. Die a couple times and you're fucked. Oh, I'm drunk. Kind of feel bad for killing all these guys. It's like, what did they do to this? Oh, really? Yeah, man, I kind of wish I played Guild Wars 1, though. I'm not gonna lie. I do wish. I probably would have loved it. Same with all the other fucking people that played it. I probably made about 10. I probably made 10 trio accounts. Not even gonna lie to you. Because I was very young and we were very broke. And I couldn't just go out and buy the game, unfortunately. Plus my parents didn't even want to put their credit card or debit card on the internet. So like, yeah, that wasn't happening. Even though I'm pretty sure you're able to buy a physical copy. I was so young. Oh well. Oh well. Any more fucking leaves? Ah, I mean, shit, that's nice of them. That's real nice of them, to be honest. I wonder why they would just give their accounts away. I mean, yeah, I get it, you leave the game, but like, I wonder how many people that have done that with other games. I wonder how many of them actually want to go back like a year later and they're like, oh yeah, you probably could have sold them and made fucking bank. Thanks for the free money, bro. Hope you don't want to play it in 6 months. Oh, dude, I'm not fucking doing that. I'm doing this shit and getting the fuck off. I'm sorry. Oh, it was a bad game. What game? See, that's why I don't like Black Desert Online. It's very fucking... There's so many flaws with that game, and it's very pay to win, apparently. There's this dude on YouTube, and he does, like, economy and, you know, analyzing... Fuck, dude, I can't speak right now. I literally sound like an idiot. But he just, like, he gets rich off of, like, the economy and shit. And he was just talking about, like, all these, like, crazy... He was using real-world perspectives and methods in Black Desert Online, and this dude was making fucking bank in the game. And he was basically, he had so much money, he could just ruin the economy for certain things. Like certain, like, materials, crafting materials, items. He could literally buy every single one of a certain thing in whatever category and then, like, reflip it and, like, or craft it into something else and then make that item, like, it was fucking nuts. Like, it was like a 45-minute video and this guy was breaking everything down. And he was showing how he made, like, millions of fucking, like, an hour, whatever, like, whatever the breakdown was. And, he literally could almost single-handedly control part of the economy. On how the fucking, how, like, the auction house worked or some shit like that. It was something crazy. But this dude was, like, way above my intellectual fucking level. And he knew what the fuck he was doing. But, like, yeah, it was cool. It was good for, like, you know, an informative video. But, like, people were kind of roasting him because he was so, like, into it in that sense. But he was essentially just taking basic knowledge, well, a little advanced knowledge when it comes to, like, economy and trading and manipulating prices and blah, 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 and, like, holding an economy, whatever the case was. He was just applying that to a fucking video game, which you couldn't just do when you first get into the game. Obviously, it takes a couple years and to accumulate so much wealth that you can do this shit. And then finding loopholes in a game that's literally kind of based around economy, finding loopholes and then abusing them, and then just getting filthy rich. See, I know about flipping in Path of Exile. Dude, I haven't even crafted in this game. Like, I don't have jack. I don't think I've ever used anything over, like, iron or steel crafting tools. But we don't gotta talk about that. Wait, the thing is, since transactions on Trading Post take 15%, that has really saved the game from mass inflation. I believe it. I believe it. So wait, the Trading Post just automatically takes 15%? Like, the game takes 15%? Oh, shit. Oh, see, that feels very unnatural to me. That dodge button, holy shit. Wait, does this person not know how to do it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that feels very unnatural to me. Why would you, so whatever you list for an item, oh, got you, okay. Alright, so what do you think's better? Go with the wood staff, or just keep what I have now? I kind of like what I have now, I'm not gonna lie. But should I go with an offhand? Or just experiment with the staff? Not like it fucking matters, because I can literally just go and buy a focus if I want. Say no more. You convinced me. I don't know how you did it, but you convinced me. Fireball. Ooh. Burn foes at a target location. Quickly roll backward, leaving a line of fire that burns. Call down a meteor shower on the target area. Are you fucking serious, dude? I mean, it's not bad, I suppose. I wonder what the range on this fucking thing is. Oh, that's not bad. Oh shit, there's so fucking much. Yeah. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. So yeah, I'm... Oh, come on, dude. I'm definitely going to bed. Nah, man, thanks for the thanks for stopping by, for real. I appreciate it. I've been playing a variety of games recently because, like I said, I'm kind of burned out on the League for Path of Exile. I'll probably play a little bit more Path of Exile. I'm off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Those are when I usually stream all day. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, I've just been playing a variety of games. Some single player, some MMO, some kind of online interaction, multiplayer, but mainly solo play. You can still make some money, but prices do change over time. I've made some money flipping some crafting material, but it took weeks to sell. Yeah, see. Even if you play this game's story, you have 200 hours of game. Jesus Christ. Jesus. It's a good game. I mean, I love it. I really do like Guild Wars. I always have. I even read one of the fucking books. Ghosts of I can't even see, my room's dark. Ascalon? Some shit like that. I don't know. Fantastic book. I started to read the other one. Sucked, in my opinion. I was lost, clueless, didn't like the characters, didn't like how he was even fucking portrayed. I don't even know whose perspective I was reading in. I thought it was garbage, but the other one, fucking loved to the T. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. The whole like cave looting and how like the town, the tavern where like all the raiders and like all the other people from like all over like the fucking land come together and shit, and they make this group. It was pretty fucking epic. I probably read that back in like 5th grade. Got it for like $15 on Amazon at the time, or eBay, I think. But anyway, yeah, man, I just play a variety of games and I try to stream every day. So thanks for stopping by. Appreciate showing the love. Have a good night, stay safe, and I don't know, keep on playing. Enjoy, man.